Y'all, I don't know if you are watching this recent KD news, but it is crazy and it's just very lit. Okay, if you have been living under a rock, you know that Kevin Durant has just decided to go to the Warriors. And you know how crazy that is? They just got beat in the Western Conference Finals from a 3-1 lead and got upset. And that never happens. Statistically, that's hard as I don't know what, bruh. Not just that, he decided to join the team that basically just beat him. And he had offers from the Knicks, the Spurs. I was so sure that this man was going to the Knicks. They just acquired Rose. I was like, it's going to be lit as I don't know what in New York. But this man decided to go with Golden State. Now, mind you, Golden State is like the most stacked team I have ever seen in the NBA. They got bench players that can give you 20 a game. Like, crazy stuff. But that's not the point that I'm coming at. The point I'm coming at, look, between me and you, I just heard this thing that, Wade, he might be going to the Cavs. Now, the Wade thing, I'm just telling you right now, if Dwayne Wade decides to take his talents to Cleveland, my brother, it's going to be, not only will the East be so, rejuvenated, because, everybody was talk trash about the East. The East ain't good. The East be slacking compared to West. The West always be so competitive. I'm telling you right now, it's already lit because we had the Rose trade, but this might be, one of the biggest rivalries I have ever seen anybody's ever seen in basketball, because look at the Warriors. They got 4 Olympians now if KD goes. And not just that, their bench is so deep. Like I tell everybody, they got 8 people on their team that can give them 20 a game. Do you realize the numbers? They've always been stacked like that. So, you're going to have Eastern Conference Finals that you got, you might have the champions again for Cavs, but then you got, what, this will be what basketball is made. This is what ballers anticipate and want. I used to be a super big, kind of D-Will fan. I used to love D-Will. He was, one of my favorite point guards at one point. But I used to think that he was going to be on a team to be contender and he could show his talents and stuff. Man, I'm tripping right now because I'm just they talking about all these crazy trades. It's another subject, but I love DeMarcus. He's my favorite big man. DeMarcus Cousins is, the best big man, on that Shaq level, because they're trying to get rid, they kind of eliminated and freezing out the big man with the threes. And it is what it is, but I'm just going to say he's my favorite. I love you, DeMarcus Cousins. You're my favorite big man. But people on his Instagram page talking about, DeMarcus Cousins, you need to come on to the Cavs and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, shoot, DeMarcus Cousins wants to come to the Cavs. I'm going to get Cavs gear everywhere. Cavs socks, Cavs drawers, Cavs earrings, everything. It would be entire, everything. But, on the real, for real tip, this is the very last trade or last place I figured KD would go to, just because it's kind of almost repeating the exact same steps LeBron took, and you saw the backlash that was coming for it. But this is what everybody say is the same, but it's different. This is why it's different. When Braun went to Miami, yes, they did have Wade, but they had, pieces to stack. They had role players. That's completely different. The Warriors, these fools got Olympians, stars. People, when KD added in there, there's going to be 4 Olympians at the team. Well, they didn't have that when LeBron came there. They had Wade, they had Haslam, they had that boy that could shoot. They had the back problems. They also had Birdman. They had role players that actually stayed in their lane. So this is completely different type of caliber of litness that no one has expected or anticipated. But to get to KD's career, what people not understanding is, this is even heightened more than the LeBron thing, that the spectacle and the hate. No one's ever going to get as much hate as LeBron, period. Let's just put that out there. LeBron will always get the most hate of any other player, unless, he's just going to get the most hate ever. He's been rewarded with that, and it's unfair. But back to KD's career, my concern was always okay, bro, I don't think you're going to go to the Warriors. My last choice I always figured you was going to do, because they so stacked, they're going to put into question your legacy. Were you able to bring your own team together and lead them to a finals and win and be a champion? And that's going to be coming to question now. But if he's following those footsteps with LeBron, he might do this. He might go there, learn the tricks of getting the championship, go back to the Thunder, and give them their rings like LeBron did. So anything could happen right now, and I think he will. But you know how these people are. They're going to be like, man, he ain't no true champion, and this, that, and the third. On the flip side, I really appreciated what Chris Bouchard said. He came through and said something really good about athletes, saying, you know, we always heighten up and ask them about the bling and the money they take in the caps and stuff, and they're not really worried about the love of the game, which I completely understand. But what I'm telling y'all is, like, he's completely right. Like, what KD's doing, he's going to a team that he can't get a ring, because at the end of the day, as a player, I would want a ring before anything else. Forget the money. It's about the accomplishment. So, from that perspective, I respect him on that, but at the end of the day, I hope he does eventually try to go to a team and say that, oh, I led this team to a championship. I was able to do that. And that's what I would love as a player, for him to be able to do. Now, as for the Warriors, that is still yet to see how the chemistry going to end up, because the chemistry is a must. Like, you're going to have people, like, not getting as much. You're going to have people not getting the time, touches on the ball. This might be a little bit more saucy. And this is the main problem I'm going to find with the Warriors. These fools ain't going to be shooting no type of layups. They might not even shoot free throws. Their entire game might be completely off threes and jacking. I mean, like, it's going to be ridiculous. I have to see what type of system to implement and stuff. Like, hey, you might just get lazy, be like, I'm not trying to drive to the basket no more. I'm just going to chill and stuff. But you do have Iguodala. Iguodala's going to drive. That's his game and stuff. But other than that, it's going to be like, bruh, they have memes talking about Steve Kerr just balling at the mouth because the three-point percentage is going to be out of this world, bruh. So we just have to see. There's more to come following the chemistry, if he's going to go and everything. But if you do check it out to see what's going to happen, and, you know, just subscribe. Tell me what your opinions, if you agree with me, if you don't on the subject matter. Give me your comments. Tell me what you think about the teams, which team you have wanted him to have gone to, because my first option probably was going to be the Lakers, because I just feel like it would have been extra lit there. And then second would have been the Knicks, because I felt like he could start more from scratch. Get rid of, don't shade me, but I would say get rid of a lot of the young players. I ain't going to say who, but get rid of a lot of them young players. Bring in some veteran leadership. Had KD there, and he could rebuild it up. And I feel like LA would have fell in love with KD. But anyways, tell me your comments. Tell me if you think I'm right or wrong. And subscribe to my channel, ZMR Evangeline. And I'm also on Instagram. And my blog is underneath if you want to check out some of my theories and thoughts. Thank you.